in a row win streak, longest win streak
6-0
Patriots
on the road.
history.
Yep.
6-0 on the road. They haven't lost an away game yet, knock on wood. Longest win streak in Patriots history without Brady or Bill. They beat the Bill Parcells record on the 1996 team. So they're making history here without Brady and Bill, with May and Vrabel. And they're just the perfect pairing. It really is just the perfect pairing from the sounds of it. And that's all you need. As evident as it's been the last few years with the Texans, CJ Stroud, and their new head coach, whose name is escaping me right now. You have
the Texans.
The Texans. The name, it's not Lovie Smith. I know it's not Lovie Smith. I can picture him. I can't say his name. And then you have Jaden Daniels and the Commanders last year with Daniels and Dan Quinn. And now it's this year. It's Megan Vrabel. It really is figuring out.
I just pray to God it's not a one and done.
And like those definitely were one and dones, which is why, you should have bought at the deadline, but that's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there, but it really just is getting the quarterback and the coach right can really just have a trickle-down effect to the rest of your organization, which it has. The wide receivers are all better because of Drake May. The defense is better because Mike Vrabel. Mm-hmm. And that was my favorite part of that game on Monday night. The defense, we talked about the big hit on Dart, but the defense overall was flying around that night. They were playing with an edge we have not seen the entire season, Sarah. And
my favorite play of the whole night, seeing Jackson Dart fly like a ragdoll, that was great. The gunner hit, that made me nervous. I didn't like that very much, was Gonzo. When he just walked up to the guy, shoved him down, and just stood and looked down on him.
Yeah, they played with an edge.
Oh my God. I was like, where have you been all season?
And more importantly, they didn't allow a first touchdown drive score, which was awesome. I saw, because I had a first touchdown score bet. It wasn't Marcus Jones, who is a weapon. Best returner in the league.
Love him.
He's a weapon. Offensively, defensively, special teams. He is a Swiss Army knife.
And off the field, he's a great person. I don't know if you saw this, but like in the name of like charity, which is later on in the show, I saw this on Facebook, so I don't know how true it is, but I'm choosing to believe it because I love it. He's opening a dog like sanctuary
shelter
thing. So he's buying 5 acres of land outside of Boston. So I'm assuming like Western Mass area. 5 acres. And he's gonna, for abused and abandoned dogs. And he's gonna give them a place to live, 24/7 vet care, water park areas for them to play in. Training is available, and I'm assuming that you are able to adopt.
Yeah. So like a shelter, right?
Yeah, I like sanctuary because for me, a shelter is like a kill shelter. I don't love that word.
I'm not a dog person, so.
I am through and through. But I love that. And I told my mom about it, and she goes, I'm working there. And I was like, I think it was like Patriots Paws Haven or something like that. But yeah, I love that he's doing that. And I'm choosing to believe that he's doing it.
A quick Google search.
Yeah, I should have looked into it more, but I love it.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that more because I'm not seeing anything, but I'm not going to say I'm on Facebook. Either way, though, he's an absolute weapon on the field. Versatile as all hell, and he's being used correctly this year, which he wasn't especially last year where they didn't know he could play offense, and years before he was a bad team. So Marcus Jones is fun to watch, but again, just not allowing a first touchdown score and playing with an edge, a tone, some sort of attitude was phenomenal. And obviously it all started with the big hit on Dart and the New York media calling it headhunting, dirty. I don't agree with them whatsoever, but I give them a tiny bit of a break because if that was Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, that's a flag. They're throwing the flag. So they don't get the benefit of the QB pedigree to get the flag because Mahomes gets that call.
Ugh.
He gets the call if he's 3 feet further inbounds than Jackson Dart. And he shouldn't, and that's a completely different conversation. So I get where the New York media is mad. Their anger is misdirected because it should have been, well, why don't we get that call? And the answer is, Jackson Dart's a rookie. You're 2 and whatever. You suck. You're not Patrick Mahomes, who is one of the biggest faces of the league.
I think what you're trying to say is that you don't get that call because you're the New York Giants.
Yeah, essentially what it is. If you were better, you would get the call. So that's where their anger is misplaced.